Number 5 says, which statistic is the best measure of central tendency for the distribution below? And so if we're looking at this distribution, the first thing we should notice is that it is skewed to the right. And whenever we have a skewed distribution, there are certain statistics that are going to be affected by that skew. So we have to know which one's which. So a couple things here that we notice is one, first we're looking at central tendency. So we want to find measures of center. Well, two of these, the standard deviation and the IQR, these are measures of spread. They tell us how far away things are from each other. Whoops. So we don't want to choose either of these because these do not measure the center. On the other hand, the other three we've learned about, the mean, median, mode, these are measures of center. So now we have to choose which one is the most appropriate. Well, what we've learned is that the mean is affected a lot by skewed distributions and outliers. So as soon as we see a skew, that one's not the correct one here. In fact, the mode is also usually affected as well, and you can kind of see, because if we were looking for the mode, we would say our center is somewhere down here on the low end. So what we actually want is the median. The median, whenever we have a skewed distribution, is what we call robust, and it's not as affected by the skew. And so it will find the middle, meaning 50% on one side, 50% on the other, which is going to be the most useful for us whenever we have a skewed distribution. Now, if this question had asked for the best measure of spread or dispersion for our distribution, again, the standard deviation, which relies on the mean, is going to actually be not good either. However, the IQR is a good measure of spread whenever we're talking about having things that are skewed. So often you'll see that the median and IQR go together, and that the mean and standard deviation go together.